session, we can call it as, of our 5 days Atal FDP program. First of all, I would like to request Dr. Irana Woodjan sir, coordinator of the Atal FDP program, to welcome and to provide brief overview of this program. So please welcome.
Yeah. So thank you, Karishma madam. So for this online faculty development program, I wholeheartedly welcome all of you, which is sponsored by the AICT Training and Learning Academy, Delhi, and organized by the Department of Technology, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. I especially welcome Professor Dr. G.S. Kulkarni sir, who is the president of this function and who is presently working as a research professor and former director of Department of Technology, Shivaji University, Kolhapur, who has graced this occasion by his presence. I also welcome Professor Dr. A.K. Sahu sir, Head of Food Science and Technology and Coordinator of the Food Technology Program, Department of Technology, who are the nucleus of this whole Department of Technology. Both Director Dr. J.S. Kulkarni sir and Dr. A.K. Sahu sir, since inception of this our department, especially with the Food Technology Department, I especially thanks them. Uh, then at the outset, I'm very much thankful to just a At the outset, I'm very much thankful to AICT Training and Learning Atal Academy, New Delhi, for sanctioning and funding this FDP, because you can see that the last 2 years, the whole pandemic is going on. Everything is completely blocked, or everyone is panicked. So during this one, AICT has given us very good opportunity to interact all the faculty or all the industries or all the students with various platforms. So this is one of the very good platform which is given by the AICT, that is online FDP program. You know that this is most important for all the faculties. So their whatever may be their main targets like cash and all these things, we require the FDP. So for that purpose, nothing will be stopped. So given AICT has given a very nice platform to us. And when we see this platform, that time you can see that this is so easy to handle. As a participant, also I have attended many programs that on that as a participant also it is easy to participate in various FDPs, and even as the coordinator, that time also I feel that it is so handy. They have made their platform so easy that we can give the this proposal. They will go through this one and they will sanction if it is properly, if it is up to their mark, and if it is properly handled. So I am very much thankful to them, not only the accepting the proposal but funding this proposal also. Then most importantly, the whole program is for the participants, but to give the good amount of the program, we need to have the very good resource persons. So I'm extremely thankful to all the resource person. With just a single call, everyone has accepted our proposal and ready to share their views or their information to the all the participants. Yeah. And you can see that the all the research persons are from all the fields. As our main title is the recent trends in food processing and food preservation technologies. So with respect to that one, that the you can see that the very first lecture was our Professor Dr. U.S. Annapure sir, and he has given tremendous amount of the information with respect to emerging trends in non-thermal processing of the foods. And if you can remember, it was that means even 2 hours were not sufficient for him, and still he was interested to carry on the things. So such a high data he has, and last many years, especially with the cold plasma technology, he gave and it is not on the national level but in international also, he gave the very much good information to them. So we are very much fortunate to have him as the very first lecture also. Then we have the Professor M.G. Bhutmange sir, who is the former head of the Food Technology Department, LIT Nagpur. he has given very good information about recent trends in meat processing. So you can say that is another one of the important processing area, that is meat, and he has given very much. So in that he has delivered very good amount of the knowledge in meat processing technology. And last lecture of the first day was our director, our HOD, Professor Dr. A.K. Saucer, and he has since right now you can see that everywhere we need the information, or we need to work on the functional foods and nutraceuticals, which is most important because there are various diseases. In that one, this food will be the very much helpful to us, and we can prepare various amount of the foods. So to prepare that one, or to develop various foods, we need to have the knowledge about the functional foods and nutraceuticals, and sir has given very brief information about the this research development and functional foods. Then we had the Dr. BK Sakre sir on second day, and he has given us the very good amount of the knowledge with respect to novel chemicals and how to increase the shelf life of the product. Before that one in the morning, on the second, we had the lecture by Dr. S.M. Lokande sir, and you can see that if you can remember his lectures, so you can imagine that he has given the in detail information about the various aspects of the this food FSSAI, then food laws and regulations, and that was very that means very informative too. Then on that same day we had the lecture from the Dr. Prabodh sir. You can see that he is most busy. You can see that he is the one of the basically he is the head regulatory of the Marico industry. But you can see that he give the such a tremendous knowledge to everyone. He is basically presently he is specially working on the startup and ecosystems in the food processing. Even he has there if you can on this on that day on the previous day there was the budget also, and he has given the much information or much put inputs to the ministry, being one of the important member with respect to food processing and the packaging. So and he has delivered a very informative lecture on the startup in the ecosystems in food processing, and that day was so much interactive where each one was without any slide. He used to talk 1 to 2 hours, and everyone was very much interacted with him. Then on third day, we have the very good amount of the knowledge that we have collected from the Professor Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, who is the principal scientist at the CFTR Mysore, and who is there at the International Milling Technology. And if you can remember, and he day-to-day work in that wheat milling, and so by default his lecture was so much knowledgeable in case of the wheat processing, because you can say that the each product presently which is available or most of the products which are available are the on the wheat processing technology. So he has given the information how we can go for how milling is carried out, what are the different instruments. Okay, then what is protein in that case, how it is important to know the its characteristics. So if you can remember, that was very much informative to us also. Then in the second section of the third February, we had the lecture of by the Dr. R.C. Ranveer sir. He has given the very much good information about the micro encapsulation of the bioactive, okay, and bioactive components of the foods. So you can say that now it is one of the since our topic is the recent trends, so you can say that it is one of the most important recent trends to how to encapsulate the different bioactive components from the various food resources, and how and where we can apply. And he has given much information about the this application. And the third lecture was by me in the recent developments in gluten-free food products. So on that day, I have delivered the much information with respect to gluten-free foods and how this will be useful for the celiac disease peoples, as well as the this will as a trend how we can develop various products, and that will be helpful to the food industry, and that we can give the input to the at the international level also. And yesterday we had the lecture of by the on the food packaging, research development food packaging by Dr. Lakshmikant Badwek sir, who is the professor presently. He is the due professor, but presently he is as the associate professor at the food engineering techno department, Tezpur University, Assam. So from Assam, basically he's from the Maharashtra, but he is working very nicely at the Central University of the Assam, and he has given the very good information about the food packaging. Then second lecture was by the Professor Vishnu Garande sir, and you can remember how deeply he has told us to various low cost processing technology. And by saying his various slides, they were not the slides. He has the practical experiment. That experiment he has put on that one. So you were also delighted to have his knowledge in terms of the food processing technologies. Then in the afternoon we had the lecture by the Dr. G.V. Motesar, who has informed us about the not only with respect to various processing technologies and preservation technologies, but with respect to food plant design and layout, how it is important for the various development of the various products. And today is in the morning, you can just remember the we have the very knowledgeable person, Mr. Sachin Patil, who is from the Art of Living. Basically, he has given us the lecture on the health, happiness, and stress management. Even though he is from the engineering background, you can see at the he is the manufacturer of the this membranes, but he has combined all this basic our engineering, and plus he is one of the resource persons of the art of living. And in the morning he made our mind very fresh, and he gives various tips how we can manage our stress. Then at in the afternoon we had the lecture by Jyoti Nalse madam on the food safety standards and certificates. Right nowadays, you can see that there are the tremendous jobs, and there is the tremendous requirement in the at the national level also with respect to how we can make our food at the standard levels, how we can improve the food safety, how we can improve the standards and certification. So she has given very much good information about that one. So over and all, you can see that the we have designed the various lectures from the all the angles of the food, so that we have the recent so that we have the much information about the recent trends and food processing technologies. But most importantly, to listen this one we need to participant. Without participant, this program would not be carried out. So I am very much thankful to all the participants, and you can see that the as per the this Atal FDP, it was blocked at the 200, but you can see that the 200 participants were completely participating in this one, and more than that one, many were interested, but as the mandate of the Atal FDP, we are not able to allow them to participate in this one. And you can see that and I'm very much thankful to all the participants. They were from the all the range, from the assistant professor, associate professor, professor. They were at the high level in the industries also. They are from the various research organization. It is and right now they are the participant, and I'm as a by definition they are participant and I'm as the coordinator. But most of them have the they have the capacity of the resource persons, but still they listen whole the programs and they accept our whatever instructions given by the us as the mandate from the AICT. So I am very much thankful to all the participants, all the resource persons, our all the organizing committee members, our head of the departments, our department, and most importantly all the uh, that means honorable vice chancellor sir, honorable pro vice chancellor sir, register, and the finance and account officer for making this event successful. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request our enthusiastic participants to share their feedbacks regarding the Atal FDP program that they have attending from the past 5 days. So first of all, I would like to call Miss Swapna Joshi ma'am.
Very good afternoon to everyone. It was indeed an a very amazing faculty development program. All the sessions were very informative and give us very updated technology, updated information which is implemented in food industry. And looking forward for such a informative, such a more sessions that will help us as a faculty members and to provide very good skill sets to the to our students through us. So I'm very thankful for the thankful to the organizers, as well as I'm very thankful to the resource persons. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Shalini Arya ma'am. I would like to request you to give your feedback.
I think she called me, and there is tremendous problem in her area that completely blocked. So there no electricity even for the tower also. So she called me, and she is not able to join, and even he trying to join. So anyone else can share their view. It is not particularly those people's.
Okay.
But yesterday they were accepted these 2 3 peoples that they will share. But more than
Good
that,
evening. Good evening.
yeah,
Good evening, sir.
yes, sir.
Good evening. This is Geetanjali from Faculty of Foods and Nutrition from Mother Teresa Women's University, Tamil Nadu.
Thank you.
It was a great experience in participating in FDP organized by Shivaji University. I thank all the organizers for this great event. I indeed my deep sense of gratitude to authorities, coordinators, and each and every one who done a very good role in organizing this FDP very well. I really admire Senior Professor Dr. Vishnu for his great effort in deliberating lecture in a very good manner. I'd like to thank Dr. Irana's professor, and I really appreciate Ms. Karishma as well as Vaibhav sir for their wonderful effort in coordinating FDP as a successful panel. And I would like to thank Shivaji University, and I wish to get a more openings for in upcoming FDPs to provide a coordination and in a touch to provide a wide range of knowledge in food technology. Thank you. Thanks for your wonderful evening.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. After this, Mr. Balaji Jadhav sir has given his name to share his feedbacks.
Respected dignitaries and dear participants, good evening. I am Balaji, research scholar from Department of Food Process Engineering, Schwartz Prayagraj. I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude towards AICT Atal and Department of Technology, Shivaji University, Kolhapur for arranging such an informative, knowledgeable FDP program on recent trends in food processing and preservation. I would say it was not just a faculty development program, but awareness too, because uh, from this program we are aware of emerging technologies which could be explored in food processing industry. In very first session, Professor Dr. Annapuri sir has highlighted one point during his presentation that nowadays it become trend among society that they want chemical-free processed food, but to serve this huge population and to preserve the food, this motto could not be possible without use of additives in it. So it's our duty, means for the food technologists, that to aware the society that those additives are according to the standards which could not create any bad impact on our health. So it's our duty to explore that message to the society and we should aware them. And I would like to highlight one more point that in inaugural talk, Honorable VC sir pointed that we should bring traditional foods on processing platform. And as a part of that, government declared year 2023 as a millet year. So it's an opportunity for us to showcase our traditional foods to national and international platform. I appreciate Department of Technology for inviting eminent and qualified resource person to deliver their valuable inputs in front of us. And as we all know that the Kolhapurkars are very well known for their love and affection. So through this virtual platform, we received that love and affection from all the resource person, and I congratulate and express my gratitude towards all of you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to express my view this platform.
Thank you, sir. After this, I would like to request Mr. Sachin Maske Patil sir to share his feedback.
Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I grateful thanks to Department of DOT Kolhapur and Shivaji University. He gives the platform for us performing lots of resource person giving their valuable knowledge or new opportunity in society of food process and technology. Thank you so much, University of the Shivaji University and also Department of DOT, AICT. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Anybody else who wants to share their feedback?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
I am Dr. Madhu, calling from the Coimbatore, working as a professor in mechanical engineering department at Karpam College of Engineering here. And first of all, I very thank the organizers of this wonderful faculty development program. I especially thank the resource persons and organizers of Shivaji University. And from the day one to the day end, we have gained a lot from this the faculty develop FDP, right? Atal FDP. In my point of view, that I belongs to the mechanical engineering department. This kind of FDP from the food technology that everybody should attend because it is common for all, right? That I have gained a lot. How the food is preparing, how it is packaging, what are the rules and regulations that our Indian government is insisting to the food, the preparing industries, right? And so it may that previously we don't know whether you belongs to the IT department or EC department or electrical department. So this kind of a topic which will help us to know how the food will be it should be there for our good health, right? So I especially thank the organizer, Dr. Who is that suddenly I don't know. I cannot. Professor
Irana Udjan.
I ran out, sir. Right. Yes. I especially thank you so much, sir. I also thank for giving this opportunity to attend this FDP. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I
Thank
think
you so much,
based
sir.
on there are some mechanical background people also and mechanical physics, but still I accepted their this proposal application so that I was also thinking that the because in the food to prepare various type of the food we
Packaging.
need
Yeah.
the various background peoples also, and if they are interested, so it is better. So based on your feedback, I think that the I have done good thing by accepting your application. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you hear me properly, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Mohan
Yes.
Kumar, sir, you want to say, no?
Yeah, I want to share some feedback. Yeah.
So you have to
First
share
of,
the screen. You can share.
thank you very much, sir. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Irana Odachan for his wonderful organization. So we really enjoyed since last 5 days. I come from Bangalore, St. Joseph's College, from the Department of Food Science and Technology. Well, it's like a feast for me, and it's a knowledge feast. In fact, Dr. Annapure's talk was a kickstart for me. So since then, almost every session, I asked a question, and the patiently all the speakers answered very well, and really, I'm very happy that whatever the knowledge I'm taking from this particular faculty development program, definitely I'll transform to my institute and my students and also fellow colleagues. And also, I'd like to thank the Shivaji University for giving me this opportunity, especially Dr. Annapure. Because almost the talk included all the aspects of food processing and technology and preservation. It's not only just a processing; it includes packaging. It also includes marketing. It includes entrepreneurship. It also included food safety aspects. So all the eminent speakers. I first of all for that I should thank Dr. Irana Udachan for calling all the very big resource person in their sector. Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure this work would not happen by only Dr. Irana Odachans. I would like to thank all the team members of the FTP organizers, Karishma Kamble, and we have so many people, Vaibhav, So all are, fantastic in their task, whatever is assigned. I would like to thank, and I'm looking for some more opportunities in the future. I'm very happy to attend some more events from the Shivaji University, from the Department of Food Technology. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. If anybody else wants to share, they can.
Is anyone want to share his feedback? Vijay Singh, sir, are you there? Vijay Singh, sir, or this Karthikeyan K? Okay. Yeah. Karishma, you can just have the feedback based on the chat. You can read the based on
Yes,
chat,
sir. Yes.
and then you can go to the next part.
Okay, sir. So we have some comments in our chat box that Miss Karthikeyan K, she is saying that FPD is so informative and I gained so much knowledge in it. Mr. Vijay Singh, sir, he has said very informative FDP. Thanks to everyone. Okay, thank you so much, sir and ma'am. Sir, shall I continue? We are very grateful towards all the participants and we all respect your valuable feedbacks and surely we will try to improve in this when next time we will organize this program. And thank you so much. Without your entry or without your participation, it would have not been possible to organize such programs and to make it more beautiful. You have cooperated with us. So thank you so much to all the participants. Now I would like to request Dr. A.K. Sahu, sir, coordinator of our Department of Food Technology, to share views about this Atal FDP program. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, am I audible? Good
Yes,
afternoon,
sir.
everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Respected former director, Professor Dr. Girish Kulkarni, sir, coordinator, Dr. Irana Urchan, sir, and all my dear colleagues from Food Technology Program and from Department of Technology, and all my dear participants and respected research persons from various institutes and industries. Indeed, it is a great pleasure to participate this type of FDP program, which is sponsored by Atal Academy City. I was there in the inauguration. Again, I am part of this valedictory. Actually, I am having the coordinatorship for this BTech Food Technology and MTech Food Technology, and having the headship charge for MSc Food Science and Technology since last about 15 years. So we have been seeing the growth of food science and technology in this western Maharashtra, especially in this Kolhapur, Sangli, Satara, and it extends up to Konkan also, Ratnagiri districts. So the food technology in the form of food processing and food preservation, there is a huge demand. In fact, our admission is always in demand, and we are having good research publications, patents, and industrial consultancy trainings and placements. So no doubt, we are very much confident that we can handle this type of training programs. Uh, I will not again highlight the need for food processing and preservation because many of the participants in their feedback, they have already highlighted the need for food processing and preservation. As Irana sir also highlighted in the inauguration, that there is a good demand of this processed food. As you all of you know that at present India is having only 5 to 10% of processed food. So there is a huge demand. The global demand is up to 70 to 80% of processed food. So you can imagine the demand for the processed food. And especially if you see this pandemic COVID-19, our situation or our day-to-day condition, the demand for the quality and hygienic and healthy foods is really increased. So in this last 2 years, the demand for food and medicine is very high. So the need for processed food and especially preservation or preserved food and the preservation especially with respect to minimally processed, where the nutrients are retained and the health benefit is not lost. So this type of preservation techniques are we have to adopt, and they are in demand, especially low temperature preservation foods and non-thermal preservation foods are in demand nowadays. So after seeing a overwhelming encouraging feedback from all these participants, I am sure that there will be much demand from this participant side and also from our department side, that I will insist, I will request my teammates to again apply for the advanced stage of this Atal FDP program. At present, I'll take this opportunity to extend my uh, greetings to Dr. Irana Utsan and his team for getting sanction for this elementary stage of this Atal FDP program on recent trends in food processing and preservation. But no doubt, after seeing this demand and demand from various parts of India and various parts or various stages of participants, like you have research students, PG students, assistant professors, senior professors, and industry people. So seeing the demand, again, definitely I assure you that in coming days we'll go apply for this advanced stage of this FDP program, and I'm looking forward to get continuous support for the coming FDP program or any type of seminar or workshop Department of Technology will be conducting. I'll just take a leave on this, and once again I wish all the success for the participants, and hopefully that I hope that this will be a memorable FDP for all the participants. Over to you, Karisma.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. You all are always encourages us. That's why it is possible for us to organize such programs and make it successful. Now, for the presidential speech, we have Dr. G.S. Kulkarni sir with us. Actually, it is not easy for me to introduce sir in a few words or in a few minutes, because sir has contributed a lot for the university and for our department. So, the Dr. G.S. Kulkarni sir is the former director and research professor of our Department of Food Technology. He has been the professor at the Department of Environmental Science and Technology at DOT SUK Kolhapur. Sir has handled so many responsibilities during his career at this place. It includes HOD. He has been a chairman of Board of Studies, member of Board of Studies, member of Academic Council, member of Executive Council, member of professional academic bodies, and other that includes he is a trustee of Dandip Education and Research Foundation Sangli and environmental member of Environmental Protection and Research Foundation Sangli. Sir has been engaged as a member of IQAC cell of Shivaji University as well as assessor of a NAC Bangalore. He has also worked as a PhD thesis evaluator, and so far Sir has guided 3 PhD students and 60 MTech students. Sir's research publications include 42 research papers during his academic career, and Sir has been awarded with the Best Engineer Award and by the Institute of Engineers and Best Employee of Shivaji University Award for the year 2015. So thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and being with us today to share your valuable time. We welcome you all, sir.
Very good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon.
I'm indebted to see all of you on this FDP program. Today, it's a really moment of proud for me because we are all working together. Dr. Sahu, Dr. Irana, and all team of Food Technology Department has been working with me since inception of this department in 2006. many of the participants, they may not be knowing details about Shivaji University. For them, I would like to give you brief highlight of Shivaji University. Actually, the Shivaji University was established in the year 1965. It is around a 55 years old university. It is a state university. Support funding is primarily given by the state. Initially, the university was doing good work in the areas of humanities, basic sciences. But over a period of time, it was decided by the university authorities to go for technology education. And in year 2006, the Shivaji University decided to open Department of Technology. Initially, it was decided to blend science with technology, and hence all the programs which are at present, they are based basically on science and technology. So the program of food science and technology is in existence at our Department of Technology. I must congratulate Dr. Sahu sir because after he joined the Shivaji University in 2006, all these programs they were run. Initially, we started with MTech program and BTech program, and over last 15 years, they have been profoundly popularized by the team of Dr. Sahu and all his fellow members. Dr. Sahu is a renowned scientist in our area. Actually, he is ex-alumni of University Department of Chemical Technology. Nowadays, it is known as ICT. He is a research scholar and by heart, he is scientist. He is having very good contact all over India. And all these experts who were invited, they made their presence available only because of him, because he is having very good connectivity all over India in the area of food science and technology. In local area also, he is establishing good products and they are becoming popular in our area. The second thing I would like to say about Irana is he is genuine hard worker. He is actually Dr. Sahu's student. So he is taking qualities from Sahu and forwarding himself into this Department of Technology. It's very good sign. The another thing I would like to mention is this is the first FDP which is approved by AICT in Department of Technology, which is really a moment of proud for all of us. As far as you people are concerned, you spared your valuable time for last few days, 5 days, and contributed your attendance as well as mind presence for attending this program. I could hear from the feedback that all you were attentive even though it is online program. Normally it is observed that in online program, people they are not that much attentive. But I could see that every lecture which was delivered by expert, you took away something from that lecture and now you are reciprocating back. That is really good sign for me that sincere efforts of teachers and participants, they are actually come into fruit, they are becoming fruitful for the Department of Technology. I, being a former director, I am really very happy that this progress is leading to a very good institute for excellence in the area of food technology and science. They are having very good contacts. We know that. We expect that in future they will be arranging similar kind of program. And after this corona epidemic is over, we'll arrange offline program also. And that time also you must come to Kolhapur and enjoy our hospitality not only virtually but physically. That is what I expect. And with these words, I congratulate all of you for successfully completing this faculty development program. And once again, thank you very much for inviting me. Lastly, I would like to congratulate Karishma Kamble and her team for organizing this event. I feel personally that to organize an event like conference or faculty development program, offline is easy. Online, lot of tasks are there. Connectivity problem is there. Then availability of the experts at a given time. So many issues are there related to connectivity, and to make this program successful, everybody has taken a lot of efforts. For that, I congratulate all the team of Dr. Sahu and Dr. Iran and his team. With these words, I thank you for inviting and conclude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir,
you
for
very
your
much.
inspirational words. It will surely help us to develop this kind of activities in future, and we'll try under your guidance. Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to invite Mr. Vaibhav Bage, sir, to give vote of thanks.
Yes, thank you very much, Karishma. Good afternoon to all the faculty members, resource person, honorable chief guest, respected all the participants, organizing committee members, etc. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. A.K. Sahu sir, who is the coordinator of BTech and MTech Food Technology program, and coordinator of this online FDP program, Dr. I.S. Urchan sir, for and organizing team members. You give me an opportunity to speak on the extraordinary online faculty development program, and it is a matter of honor for me. Right now, I am going to propose a vote of thanks. We are very much thankful to AICT Training and Learning Atal Academy, New Delhi, for sponsoring and supporting this online faculty development program entitled Recent Trends in Food Processing and Preservation Technologies during 1st February to 5th February 2022. I extend my gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, former Director of the Department of Technology, Professor Dr. G.S. Kulkarni sir, to take out time from his busy schedule to grace the event. You are truly an inspiration to me and us too. I would like to give a special thank to respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of Shivaji University, Professor Dr. D.T. Shirke sir, respected Honorable Pro VC, Professor Dr. P.S. Patil sir, Director of Department of Technology, Professor Dr. R.K. Kamath sir, Finance and Account Officer of SUK, Shri G.R. Percy sir, convener of this online FDP, Professor Dr. A.K. Sahu sir, coordinator of this online FDP, Dr. I.S. Urchan sir, and all the organizing committee members. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Professor Dr. U.S. Annapuri sir for providing knowledge of emerging trends in non-thermal processing of food. Professor Dr. M.G. Bhotmange sir for providing the knowledge of recent trends in meat processing. Professor Dr. A.K. Sahu sir for providing the knowledge of recent development in functional foods and nutraceuticals. Also, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. S.M. Lokhande sir for highlighting the connecting knowledge of the food safety and society. Dr. B.K. Sakale sir for providing the knowledge of applications of novel chemicals in shelf life extension of food. Dr. Prabodh Hardev sir for providing the knowledge of the startup ecosystem in the food processing area. Also, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Ashutosh Inanda sir for giving the knowledge of wheat processing technology and trends. Dr. R.C. Ranveer sir for providing the knowledge related to micro encapsulation of the bioactive components of the foods. Dr. I.S. Urchan sir for providing the knowledge of recent developments in the gluten-free products. And also, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Lakshmikant Badvik sir for providing the knowledge of recent advancement in the biodegradable food packaging. Dr. Vishnu Garande sir for providing the knowledge of low-cost processing technologies of fruits and vegetables. Dr. G.B. Mote sir for highlighting the knowledge of food plant design and layout. And also, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Sachin Patil sir for highlighting the importance of the health and happiness and stress management in the life. Ms. Jyoti Nalse, madam, for sharing the knowledge related to the food safety standards and certification uh, with all the participants. I extend my deepest appreciation to all the supporting members and organizers for arranging this online faculty development program successfully. Finally, all the participants of this online FDP, we appreciate your involvement and thank you for sparing the valuable time for all the sessions. Your participation ensured the success of our event. We are sure that by participating in all the session, you have gained useful knowledge and also new innovative ideas. Over the last 5 days, we have had deep insight into several topics of recent trends in food processing and preservation technologies. I hope that you all enjoy all the sessions of the online FTP. So let me conclude by thanking all of you for your valuable time and support. We look forward to welcome you again at the Department of Technology, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. With the permission of the Chief Guest, Professor Dr. G.S. Kulkarni sir and organizing committee members, I declare that valedictory function gets over. Wishing you all the happiness in the world. Have a good day. My name is Vaibhav Bage. Thank you very much on behalf of Department of Technology, Shivaji University once again. Over to you, Irana sir.
So thank you very much, Professor Dr. J. Kulkarni sir, Professor Dr. A.K. Sahu sir, and Karishma Madam, Vaibhav, and all the participants, all the research persons. So I declare that with permission of the president and our coordinator, with their permission, I declare that this validatory function is over. But as a part of utter ability, we need to conduct a exam. So I will share that link in just 5 to 10 minutes in our Atal FDP group. So please wait for the that exam, because without exam you will not able to get the certificate. Okay, don't take tension, but you have to appear for the exam and you need to get the sufficient amount of the marks. You know the how much percentage you require, how much attendance is required. Okay, so thank you very much, and just wait for another 5 to 10 minutes. It will be posted in our Atal FDP group. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Chalo,
very much.
Sahu sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shalini madam.
Yeah, we missed
Thank
her
you, madam.
feedback. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Next time, madam.
Yes.